So real quick, one of you asked me for a quick ignition video and sounds of the vehicle while it's running. So I'm going to go ahead and get that video right now. Now, the vehicle hasn't been started in probably like 2 to 3 weeks. It's been sitting over here in this dirt driveway besides my house. So this will be the first time it has been started in about 2 to 3 weeks. It's currently March 20th. And it's about 45 degrees out right now. So, not frozen, but it's still pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and start it up. Hopefully you're not going to see me have to bust out the jumper cables. But this has a AGM battery in it. So hopefully it's kept its charge, sitting over here and not being started for a bit. So just camera to the other side. This is the vehicle in question. It's a 2011 Ford Crown Victoria LX. We're going to go ahead. It sounds like the door locks are working, so hopefully that means we got enough electricity to start the vehicle. So real quick, shut all the doors, and let's see how she starts up. And just like that, she started up on first turnover. And real quick, while it's running and warming up, just making sure that, yep, it's starting to idle down, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and open up the hood and allow some sound inspection of the engine directly here. Gonna try to get real down in here. As you can tell from earlier, there was no engine codes, no check engine light. Ever since I've owned her, she's always had ignition on all 8 cylinders. I haven't had any ignition issues or any fuel issues or anything like that since I've owned it, since about 42,000 miles on it. Currently at 105,000 right now. So as you can tell, she's running smooth. And one thing you'll notice is that that is a aftermarket replaced alternator. I did put in a P71 Police Interceptor higher end Mitsubishi alternator in this. So it is of the higher amperage instead of the civilian, which I want to say it was like 170 amp or something like that. That came in the LX as a standard. But this one is now bumped up to, I think it's either like 270 or 300 on that Mitsubishi alternator. The reason for the alternator change is because this did used to have interior dash lights. So that was just to make sure that the alternator was able to keep up with the additional lighting that was added that obviously wasn't expected for civilian LX models. Anyways, as you can tell, this is probably about 3 minutes of start time, running pretty smooth. This is that AGM battery I was talking about. And you'll also notice when I replaced that alternator, I actually replaced the wire that goes from the alternator to the battery with the thicker one that is on the Police Interceptors. And you have to do that because of the extra amperage coming from the alternator to the battery. So we did make sure it was done properly. We didn't just slap in a higher amperage alternator and not do the gauge wire. That was also upgraded with the alternator just to make sure the wiring didn't catch on fire from the alternator to the battery. So anyways, I hope that satisfies Anybody curious about the running condition of the vehicle? And like I said, this is a relatively cold start, 45 degrees outside, after 2 to 3 weeks of sitting in this dirt driveway off to the side of my house. If you guys have any further questions or any other video requests, just let me know and I'll upload more. Thank you guys for your interest, and good luck to the buyers, and I hope whoever buys it is satisfied with this vehicle as much as I have been for the last, let's see, I've owned it since 2015, so 10 years. This has been an awesome vehicle, and I hate letting it go, but unfortunately with economic and family things going on, it's time to say goodbye. So good luck, and thank you.